How's it going, guys? JayDYGO, and today I'm presenting a deck profile for something I've been playing for just a few weeks. Something that I actually took to the Greenville Regional. Didn't do too well, but it was still fun. I've been actually doing really well with it at some locals, remote locals. And yeah, this deck is, let me tell you, it wasn't cheap, but it sure is fun. Of course, big shout out to TomBox. Not really a shout out because he has way more subs than me, but we are on Therion ABC Brave. So the deck utilizes a bunch of the Union monsters, of course, so you get your ABC Dragon Buster, but it also runs the Brave engine and the Therion engine, and of course, who doesn't like scythe locking, you know? So let's just jump into the deck profile. So starting off the deck profile, of course, we're playing 3 Union Hanger. Union Hanger is literally the heart and soul of this deck. This card is literally nuts. You just activate it, you add a Union piece, you normal the Union piece, equip Union Driver, then you banish it and you go into a Hulk line. You don't have to play the Hulk stuff, of course. You can kind of play how you've normally done it without using the Brave or Therion stuff if you've played ABC, but this deck is a lot of fun, so if you got the extra money to spare and don't mind doing it, it's awesome. Of course, for the pieces, we're playing 2A, 2B, 2C. I really wanted to play 3B, but every time I tried that third one, I kept clogging my hand. I'd open with 2 of them, or it just wasn't really worth it. So I think 2, 2, and 2 has been a really good ratio for those. Of course, then I'm playing the Union Driver, which is great because you banish it and then you equip your Torque Tune, which gets you into the Hulk line. And then for the very last piece of the Union engine, I am playing 2 Unauthorized Reactivation. This card actually has come up a lot. I've thought about cutting it, but every time I thought about it, it's like, wow, this card would have been perfect. It's really good, especially if you clog open your hand with Union Driver and you want to just equip it to your monster so you can get the effect. That kind of wraps it up for the ABC Union piece. Let's go on to the Brave engine. Brave engine's super standard. You're playing 3 Water Enchantress, the 1 Griffin Rider, you're playing 3 Right. This third right actually has a small ding. I'm not sure if you guys can really see it, but on the flavor text there, some dude is like, yeah, no, that's near mint because it came out like that, and I'm pretty pissed about that still. I'm gonna give you my refund, but it is whatever. Playing 1 Fateful and 1 Draco back, of course. Really should have gotten a super or at least an upgrade of some sort. Yeah, really wish they gave this a super in the OTS 19, but it is what it is. So that wraps it up very quick for the Brave engine to the Therion engine. For the Therion engine, I'm playing, of course, 3 Discoliseum. Discoliseum is a really nuts card. I actually want to keep it at 3. I thought about cutting it to 2, but I've always just really want to open it so I can get Regulus. Super awesome card, so you add Regulus on activation, and then even if a monster is destroyed by battles into the graveyard, not even your monster, your opponent's monster could be destroyed by battles into the graveyard, you can add back a Therion monster, so you just recycle your Regulus. And of course, speaking of the man himself, I got 2 Therion King Regulus. This card is nuts. It synergizes with the deck way too well. I mean, you get a piece in the grave, you use Regulus effect, you get the piece back, now you have an Omnigate, and then you special the piece and just keep going. So, very cool card, and I really like the Therion stuff. And the very last bit, I'm actually playing the Rose Dragon engine. I'm playing Red, Rocks, and Basil Rose Shoot, of course, mainly because I like to go into Shooting Riser, and then you can do some other stuff with it as well. The new way to do it after TomBox's video that I just fucking love, and it was big brain as shit, was use Rocks Rose and Shooting Riser and just get access to your Water Enchanters. That way you can make Cherubini and you send Water Enchanters, and you have a way to get your Brave engine. Alright, and then for the very last 2 pieces that aren't really part of an engine, but just are there for the deck, I am playing, of course, the Artifact Scythe, because who doesn't like scythe locking? And Fairy Tale Snow. This is what you usually send off Shooting Riser, mainly because you'll usually have all 3 pieces somehow or some way, and if you don't, you send a piece, but mainly you send this off Shooting Riser. And for the very last bit, I'll just put with this bit here, I am playing, of course, 3 Ash Blossom, my only hand trap I'm running. Ash is still good, no need to explain anything further than that. And yeah, let's move on to the utility spells. For the utility spells, I am playing a weird choice. I'm playing only 2 Pot of Prosperity. I just want to say thank you to Colby for letting me borrow his 3 at the regional, but I only really like 2. I don't know. I've always had better luck with 2 ofs instead of 3 ofs for the most part with stuff like that. Like Pot of Desires, I've only ever played 2. But yeah, that kind of just wraps it up. You just want to dig and get your combo pieces, or dig and try to find Union Hanger. And yeah, that's kind of about it for that. Next, for the other cards I'm playing, these are all 1-ofs. I am playing 1 Terraforming, 1 Set Rotation, 1 Mystic Mine, 1 Called By, and then 1 Foolish Burial. Pretty much you want to get to your field spells very fast. Mystic Mine is a free bait to stop the a Spell Trap Negate or an Omnigate, because what are they going to do if they get Mystic Mind? Called By, of course, and then Foolish Burial, just to kind of send anything else you need. Actually, I've sent a lot of pieces with this for the ABC Dragon, more than I have sent Water Enchanters, especially with the new combo line of Cherubini. So half the time, if I can't get ABC Dragon, I just go Foolish, Assault Core, and they're like, what? And yeah, it makes it pretty funny, but that kind of wraps up the main deck. So yeah, let's move on to the extra deck. Moving on to the extra deck, of course, I am playing 3 ABC Dragon Buster. This card is super cool. I want to really thank Harrison and TomBox, of course, for showing me how to play the deck, and Harrison for just always piquing my interest about it, and I'm finally playing it. So, and then moving on to the links, I am playing 1 Hulk and 1 Dagda. Of course, we scythe locking while it's still legal. They should have banned it 100%, but let's abuse it a little bit longer while we can. And my new addition to the link twos, I am playing the Cherubini, thanks to TomBox's video where I can send Water Enchantress. I am currently not playing Platinum Gadget. I've just never felt like I've needed it. I've never had a hand so bad that I've needed to make Platinum Gadget, or never saw a way that, I don't know, that I would like to do Platinum Gadget over anything else, I guess. I know, it's weird, but I'm actually going to probably put it back, and if Dugaris doesn't work out, that's kind of a sneak peek, I'm playing Dugaris, but if Dugaris doesn't work out as much as I've been using it, then I'll put Platinum Gadget back in. Other links though, I am playing Appaloosa, Nightmare Unicorn, and Axis Code Talker, of course, get that damage, pop those cards. Speaking of popping cards, I am now playing TG Wonder Magician, Shooting Riser Dragon, Baron the Fleur, and of course my new favorite synchro I've ever played is Psychic End Punisher. Super funny card, I got it to 17,000 something and at the regional, and it was really funny because he couldn't figure out a way to out it until he just figured out he can make something that just attacks directly and just bypasses it, so that was kind of sad. But yeah, GG Wonder Magician, you pop the Scythe and then you make Baron on your opponent's turn. Alright, and for the last 2 cards of my extra deck, I am playing 2 Xyz monsters. I'm playing number 41, Baguska. Baguska, this format is super awesome. It's come up a lot. A lot of people are playing Sword Soul in my locals. Definitely don't know what to do when this comes out, and they're like, oh shit. You know, of course you can imperm it, but hopefully they don't draw it. And my very last card I'm using because I saw Team Sam use it, and it actually has been coming up a lot. Playing number 60, Dugaris. Draw 2, double the attack is really awesome. I've pushed for so much damage with that. I've never used the summon from graveyard effect, to be honest with you. I've only used the draw 2, discard 1, which is great because you pitch your pieces. And then I skip the battle phase of your next turn, double the attack of one monster you control. Super awesome, especially using it on your Psychic End Punisher. Get it unbelievably gigantic, and then you just hit them for so much. But yeah, that wraps it up for the extra deck, and let's move on to the combos. Before we start the combo part of the video, just wanted to remind you guys, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're super close to 1,000, we're just a few hundred away. We're actually super close to 800 as of right now. I'm at 786 subscribers, and I just love and appreciate every single one of you guys. From there on, once we get to 1,000, I'll be hosting another big tournament. We're going to have some awesome prizes set up. We're going to have a lot of cool people hopefully be in there. But yeah, if you guys could just please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, it would mean the world to me. But let's jump into the combo. So for the first part of the combo, I do not take credit for this combo. I believe TomBox did this combo. I can't particularly remember if he did this exact one, but it's along the same lines as all his combos. So we start off with Union Hanger or Regulus or Discoliseum. Either way, these is going to be the exact same thing. For the sake of the video, let's just do it with just Regulus instead of opening 2 field spells, but know that you can full combo with 2 field spells. So, starting off the combo, we have Union Hanger and Regulus. We're going to activate Union Hanger, effect to go ahead and add a piece. We're going to be adding B. Alright. From then on, you can go ahead and normal summon B, activate Union Hanger to equip it with Union Driver. Once I find it, there it is. And I'll put my hand right here at the very bottom, and then you'll just Union Driver effect, banish it to equip it with none other than Torque Tune. So Torque Tune is a super cool card as it is a tuner, and it makes the monster it's equipped to a tuner. But then you just summon it, and now you have 2 bodies and a tuner. So keep track of those summons. This is Nibiru proof as well. We are at 2 summons right now. You're gonna link these 2 off and make none other than, oh, some of my cards are upside down, but that's okay. Make your Halky Fibrax. So, Chainlink 1 Halk, Chainlink 2 B. B is going to be adding either C or A, doesn't really matter. I like adding C right now. And then Halk is going to finish and summon out your Red Rose. Alright, so we are currently at 4 summons. So, B, Torque, Hulk, and Red Rose. This is 4 summons. From here on, go ahead and activate your, let's say, remember, if you open the field spell, activate this Coliseum, grab Regulus. But from here, we'll just use Regulus effect, targeting the bee. We're going to special summon it. I like putting it in between Hulk's zones and legs here. So B is going to come out, and we'll have 3 there. B effect to summon itself back out. Now you have a 4 and a 3, so you're going to sync. We're going to synchro 7 for none other than Shooting Riser Dragon. Your chain link's going to be Shooting Riser Chainlink 1, Red Rose Chainlink 2, B Chainlink 3. B is going to add you A. Red Rose is going to summon Rocks Rose. And then Shooting Riser is going to dump actually A again. It does seem counterintuitive, but now you have all the pieces out and around you. So C is in your hand, but we're going to easily get that to the graveyard. On a new chain, Rocks Rose is going to now add you Basil Rose Shoot. And of course, you have that there. So we get 3 cards in hand after starting with 2. We are Nibiru proof thanks to Regulus. And yeah. So from right here, you're just going to go ahead and link Shooting Riser and Rocks Rose for your Cherubini. Cherubini effect is now going to send Water Enchantress to the graveyard. We are now getting to the Brave Engine. Water Enchantress is going to banish yourself to add you Right. Of course, now you're going to activate Right and summon yourself the token. I feel like it was appropriate to have the Pharaoh on the Pharaoh mat, so very nice there. And then, so you summon the token, I will summon Defense, and then you set your, or activate Faithful Adventure. From here, you can choose to do 2 things. I like to go ahead and use Basil Rose Shoot to revive the Rocks Rose, and that's going to trigger the Fateful Adventure, and you're going to go ahead and add Draco back. Alright. Oh, so resolving properly. Then you're just going to go ahead and link the Cherubini and the Rocks Rose and make your Dagda. Dagda is going to hit the field, and then you can use Fateful Effect, Chain Dagda to set your Scythe. Set your Scythe. Doesn't matter where. If someone's for some reason playing Iron Dragon Tiamat, don't line 3 in a corner, in a column, but we'll just put it over there, sure. Alright, and then we're going to resolve Fateful. We're going to add our Wandering Griffin Rider, then we're going to pitch a card. And if you guys can guess which card we're pitching, leave a like or leave a comment down below. We are going to be pitching the C now. So from here, your hand should be ending with Assault Core, Dracoback, and Wandering Griffin Rider. And then for our very last thing we're going to do, we're going to banish the C, the A, and the B. And we're going to summon none other than ABC Dragon Buster. Now, you're asking why is Dracoback and Griffin still in your hand? So what you're going to do is you're just going to pass on a board just like this. You're going to pass to your opponent, you're going to get into the main phase, and they're going to do something. You Hulk tag out, summon TG Wonder Magician. Wonder Magician's going to pop the Scythe. Scythe goes to grave, Scythe effect to bring itself back. Scythe effect to ED lock them. You use Wonder Magician, sink into your Baron de Fleur. So this is very important. Baron goes up here or you're going to be locked out of zones. And the main reason you do that is because you're going to summon this out on your opponent's turn and set up another Omni Negate. So from here you can then use ABC Dragon Buster, discard your Draco back, banish a card they have, Draco back, equip it back to your token, and let's say they get rid of an Omni Negate, they get rid of Regulus, this goes to grave. Alright, cool. They do something else, or you have an open game state, you use Griffin Rider, and we have another Omni Negate back on the field. There's that, and yeah, I mean, if this was this Coliseum, then you can also bring back Regulus if the monster is destroyed by battle, which they're most likely going to hit over the Dagda, or the token even. But yeah, that is the super awesome combo off just 2 cards, Union Hanger and Regulus, or this Coliseum if you open that. But if you guys really enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment down below. I would really love if you guys subscribed as well, this would mean the world to me. And yeah, this deck is nuts, super fun. And we only did up 2 cards, so you still got a Soul Core after all that. And of course, if you open Ash, that's even better. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.